जिंतास टीम क्वालिफाई क्या?
सॉरी भाई, इस बार तो नहीं।
वो तो टॉप पे थे ना, बस जीतना है टैगलाइन, 7 मैच में 13 पॉइंट, फिर क्या हुआ?
वो सब चेंज हो गया भैया। साढ़े पंजाबियों का दिल वड्डा हुंदा ना। लो, 1 पॉइंट दिता।
वही 1 पॉइंट की वजह से तो एलिमिनेट हो गए भाई साहब। 12 पॉइंट दे दिए सेकंड हाफ में। खैर छोड़ो, लेट्स टॉक अबाउट किंग्स 11 पंजाब।
यू मीन द पंजाब किंग्स, राइट?
खेल तो वैसे रहे थे जैसे 2018-19 वाला किंग्स 11।
The Punjab Kings and their cringe social media. See, winning and losing is part and parcel of the game. Every team goes through ups and downs. But the reason the Punjab Kings get trolled so badly this season was because of their social media behavior.
That Ditta 8 point thing by Shreya's Iyer's sister genuinely did not sit well with the fans. And allegedly, it is being said that she took accountability and deleted that video. If it has happened, then it is commendable because many people just let things flow instead of accepting their mistake. But this is just one instance of one of the social media behavior by the Punjab Kings team or the Punjab Kings media management.
And the internet, as they say, rarely forgets. So whether or not she deleted it, it will stay on there forever. At least with the memes and with the conversations. And it wasn't just one instance. The Punjab Kings then poked DC with that blue-red jersey thing. The Capitals replied back saying Punjab are only red carpet after their first 7 games. And this is exactly the problem. When you're winning, stay humble. Cricket, just like any other sport, can humble you within days. And the Punjab Kings became the perfect example of that.
And you know what is funny? People will always wait for your downfall to target you. Currently, Subman Gill's Instagram post or Twitter post, Isan Kissan's gesture to the Chepauk crowd, people are eagerly waiting when these two teams will fail and they will troll them back for these incidents. और पंजाब किंग्स का जो सेकंड हाफ का परफॉर्मेंस था, ये सब जो सोशल मीडिया इंसिडेंट हुआ, पंजाब किंग्स ही बलि का वक्रा बन गया। एंड द weirdest one was definitely the 49 for 1 tweet by Punjab Kings team. And first of all, they weren't even playing RCB. And secondly, this tweet came around 5.1 overs. हाँ, अगर पावर प्ले के बाद का एग्जैक्ट स्कोर होता या उस स्कोर पे विकेट गिरा होता तो समझ आता, बट रैंडमली ट्वीटिंग 49 without any context just felt unnecessary.
And obviously, 49 is a trigger point for RCB fans. Delhi Capitals के ब्लॉग का डे 49 भी कुछ लोगों को ट्रिगर कर रहा था. कुछ लोग genuinely irritate होते हैं, and some accounts are literally programmed to engage on every 49 related post. ऐसे हमारे इस वीडियो में भी आ सकते हैं, because इस वीडियो में भी हम बहुत बार 49 बोल चुके हैं.
लेकिन उसके लिए तो ट्रांसक्रिप्ट निकालना पड़ेगा ना, क्योंकि हम तो बस ऐसे ही मेंशन किए, कहीं थंबनेल या हैशटैग में तो नहीं देंगे.
डाल दे क्या?
एंगेजमेंट बढ़ जाएगा.
ना, रहने दो.
And now let's move on to the man of the social media, Arshdeep Singh. For good reason or bad reason, he was always trending on the social media. First, the Andhera comment on Tilak Verma during a Snapchat live. Then recently making fun of Priyan Saria's teeth. Now, yes, among friends and colleagues, this type of banter is very normal. Everybody jokes around with their friends, but not on public forum. Not everything needs to happen publicly when thousands of people are watching you. हम दोनों को ही देख लो ना, हम यहाँ YouTube पे बात कर रहे हैं, एज ए फ्रेंड डिस्कस कर रहे हैं क्रिकेट, वैसे ही करते हुए आए हैं, लेकिन एक बेसिक लेवल ऑफ डिसेंसी है जो हम लोग कभी भूल नहीं सकते. We can't call each other names or ugly nickname on here on YouTube.
Exactly. Cricketers are stars. Young fans get influenced by them. You should think about the kind of influence you're putting out there. And the worst thing is, when you start losing, people will target every single little thing you do.
And yes, trolling is a part of the game. Fan wars and all that makes it more engaging and beautiful among everyone. But as you just said, people will target every single little thing. That is exactly what happening with Punjab Kings. And at the start of the tournament, everyone wanted Punjab to win. And after the social media post by them and whatever they did, everyone started hating on them. Social media these days matter a lot.
But even putting all of that aside, Punjab's real problems were not on social media. Their cricket completely fell apart in the second half of the IPL. We mentioned in one of our previous videos that the law of averages could eventually catch up to them. And catch up it did.
And this is a real concern, not just noise. The bowling has been leaky. They let the Delhi Capitals post 264 on the board. Sunrisers put up 220 against them. Chahal has looked off color. Arshdeep has been struggling to make an impact at the death. And Marco Jansen and Lockie Ferguson have had some expensive spells. Eventually, the Rajasthan Royals chased down 226 to hand the Punjab Kings their first loss of the season, and the batting couldn't do it alone that game. And last but not the least, let's talk about the fielding. and it has been poor, to keep it brief.
Shashank Singh and Arshdeep Singh dropped absolute sitters at crucial moments. Cricket is a very simple game, and as the age-old saying goes, catches win matches. And Punjab completely forgot that basic rule. Shashank especially disappointed massively lower down the order, and his fielding this season has been genuinely abysmal. Arshdeep, who became a social media hero this season, conceded 40 plus runs on 9 different occasions.
Punjab themselves conceded 200 plus total around 6-7 times this year. Their bowling looked weak because multiple players went out of form, and especially the fielding. There was a stat from ESPN Cricinfo that Yuzi Chahal created like 16 opportunities and most of them went down. Shashank Singh has dropped like 7 or 8 catches and only has taken 1 or 2, one of them being Ryan Rickelton. Ryan Rickelton must be searching for Shashank Singh now. Their batting showed spark in the first half, chasing 200 plus totals easily, chasing the mammoth 264 against Delhi. But in the second half, they too had a lean patch. Absolutely nothing worked for Punjab, neither their bowling or fielding or batting. Their destructive batting failed, the bowling became underwhelming, and the fielding eventually destroyed whatever chances they had left.
The first 7 matches, 6 wins, and 1 abandoned game. And honestly, after that point, everyone agreed that against KKR, they were robbed of 1 point because of the washout. But after 13 points from 7 matches, they stayed at the 13-point mark till their 13th game. That is an unbelievable collapse for a team that looked like tournament favorites. And ironically, adding to the entire poor fielding thing for Punjab, the team with the highest catching efficiency has also been eliminated in the form of the Kolkata Knight Riders, who were knocked out before they even started their final league match.
Yes, unfortunate for them as Mumbai lost their game against Rajasthan Royals. So let us now discuss about the 4 teams that have made it through to the playoffs. Royal Challengers Bangalore, the Gujarat Titans, Sunrisers Hyderabad, and as I just mentioned, Rajasthan Royals. RCB and GT will be facing each other on qualifier 1 at Dharamsala. SRH and RR will be in the eliminator, Mullanpur. And interestingly, both of these are Punjab's home ground. Ironic, isn't it? Like rubbing salt to an injury.
I guess that 49 for 1 tweet did come back to haunt them. The Punjab Kings lost 6 on the bounce and were eliminated, and will now have to suffer the humiliation of seeing the subjects of that tweet, the Royal Challengers, play on their home surface.
You know, something interesting came in my mind. Back in 2018 or 2019 era or even the 2020, when Mumbai Indians and CSK were in their prime, it was given that if those teams reach the final, you almost already know the winner. That aura was unreal. People even started calling the league scripted because those teams had every single base covered. Strong playing 11, strong backups, player in the form of their life. If someone is missing out from the 11, they have equally capable and informed bench strength to replace them. But maybe because of the 10-team league and more player distribution, the competition now feels much more balanced.
Conspiracy theory time now, but maybe those 2 extra teams were added just to end Mumbai and Chennai's dominance. Because right now, CSK and MI have 5 titles each. Then there's Knight Riders with 3, and every team in the playoffs this season has 1 trophy each. So whoever wins this year becomes the 4th most successful team in the IPL outright.
And yes, you can debate about Sunrisers having one other trophy from the Deccan Chargers days, but that is a topic for another day. This year, RCB looks like clear favorite, and they deserve so. They have genuinely played like champion this season, but it is not like they don't have an issue in their team. Phil Salt was injured and might directly return in the playoffs with a proper game time. Yes, he might have practiced in the nets and all those practice sessions they have been having, but actual game time and practice session are very different. Jacob Bethel, who was his replacement, hasn't really continued his T20 World Cup performance. Jitesh Sharma, their vice captain, has looked totally out of form. Jitesh Sharma was one of the main reasons for RCB's success last year, and they would want him to do better in the upcoming matches. The captain, Rajat Patidar, in the second half of the tournament has been a bit inconsistent, and in a long league like this, you might go out of form at some point in the tournament.
And their third pacer is still a concern. The spin department, apart from Krunal Pandya's destructive bouncers, hasn't had massive impact this season, as Suyash Sharma hasn't looked that threatening yet. Though maybe they are saving the best for the last.
Yes, it might seem like we're being a bit more critical over RCB, but these are silent cracks which come on the big days. RCB fans will be hoping that it doesn't come on the day they need them the most.
They will have that added security net of qualifier 2 if they fail to make the final at the first go. And so will be the case for the Gujarat Titans as well. Gujarat's biggest issue this season is simple: the middle order contributions. If the top three fire, they cruise to a massive total and a victory most of the time. But if they fail, the entire batting collapses, and their bowling on flat surfaces will also be an interesting watch. At Ahmedabad, the conditions suit them perfectly and they blow teams away. But on flatter wickets, like the Eden Gardens, we already saw them struggling badly against the Knight Riders. It remains to be seen what kind of deck gets prepared for that qualifier 1 game. But if the records this season are anything to go by, and with the small dimensions of the ground, things could get ugly for the Gujarat Titans.
Now moving on to the eliminated teams, Sunrisers Hyderabad and Rajasthan Royals. SRH's bowling has actually done decently well. People were very critical about how they will perform, but they performed way above the expectation of everyone. But it will always remain under the scanner. This team heavily depends on their batting, and why not? When you have Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Henrik Larsson, most of the time they will outbat the opponents rather than outbowl them. And one more interesting fact about Henrik Larsson, he is one of the few middle order batters who have scored 600 plus runs in this tournament.
Their opponents in the eliminator, the Rajasthan Royals, have somewhat of a similar issue like the Gujarat Titans. Their middle order just hasn't consistently contributed the entire tournament. Just like the Titans, the Rajasthan Royals depend heavily on their top three of Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Dhruv Jurel. Captain Rian Parag's contributions have been few and far in between. Lower order, things have looked inconsistent, but the only bright spots have been the performances of Donovan Ferreira and that of Jofra Archer in the most recent match.
In bowling, Jofra Archer has looked deadly. But in the second half of the tournament, he hasn't gotten that much support from other end. They are not playing their main spinner Ravi Bishnoi, but going with Yasraj Punja. Brijesh Sharma leaks runs, Nandre Vargar too. So a lot of the things will depend on how Jofra Archer performs and how much backing he can get from his other bowlers. Anyway, all four teams have qualified on pure merit. They have played phenomenal T20 cricket throughout the season, but no team is 100% perfect. And playoffs are never about perfection. It is about which team can find perfection within imperfection at the right time.
And so, with that, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. It helps us out massively. We'll see you soon in another video discussing the final and the season that has been so far. But till then, this is Glitch Lab signing out.